The song by NAO called 30 something is very significant. That's the inspiration of this message. The next song that came on is What Do You Need by Haley Knox. So this could be referring to people outside of yourself, like people wanting to know what do you need, or you wanting to know what do people need. This can even be business wise. Maybe you're a mentor or whatever the case may be. But the main message that I was getting is that you guys are maneuvering through your life the way that you want to, or the way that you see fit. And that's not exactly what I mean. What I exactly mean can refer to the first song. She ended up saying, hold on, let me go back to it. She was saying, I live my life any way it goes. So I feel like that's the main energy. I don't have to really go in depth on that part, but let's go ahead and pull some cards on it. I just feel like you guys, discernment could be a thing. Maybe using your discernment if you're not already, trusting your intuition if you're not already, balancing out spirituality and practicality if you are not already. But regardless, I feel like you're surrendering and you're going with the flow. Like, you know how some people, they're like, imagine not yet being in your highest self. Therefore, you probably still indulge in things that you probably wouldn't have indulged in if you were in your higher self or at your highest potential. So it's like you're not forcing to be in an energy that you're not in yet. Could be significant. You're not forcing. You could be working smarter, not harder, stressing less, and this can, like, I don't know, maybe shifting your thoughts around as well, because you know thoughts can be our biggest downfall, especially if they're pessimistic. But let's go ahead and pull some messages for you guys. This message could be very much so a timeless reading. It doesn't have to resonate right now, but for some of you guys, it can also resonate further out in the future. But I feel like regardless if you're seeing this, you're meant to see it. Just only take what resonates for you. And if you do not know who I am, hi, my name is Lenisha. I'm a divination practitioner, spiritual life coach, holistic consultant, multifaceted advisor. I also have gaming content, podcast content. I give messages of aid, guidance, whatever you're looking for. So if you're seeking a reading, if you're seeking mentorships, life coaching, music, coming out, okay? Gaming content, and the list goes on. Make sure you keep in touch with me. If you don't give me a follow right now, you may never see my face again. So make sure you follow, like, and share. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the video. But make sure you keep in touch with my link tree. That's also what I was going to mention, because sometimes my name, it may change. But yeah, without further ado, let's see what the message is today. So you're going with the speed of your own, right? You're not far behind. You're not too far up, right? Like Speedy Gonzalez. It's just going at your speed, and I do mean this metaphorically as well, not just when it comes to what that saying is specifically. But you're going your speed. Yeah, I like that. You're going your speed. Look, you're in balance. I don't mean imbalance. You're in a balanced space, okay? Or you soon will be. The Temperance is out here. Sagittarius energy could be significant. All right, this card can tie to union of opposites, moderation, purposeful, harmony, tranquil, patience, alchemy, balance, and peace. So either you could be operating in these energies, it's soon to come, or you're being encouraged to be in this energy. But like I said, since you're going your speed, when it comes to how you operate, what you do, what you don't do, I feel like this is more of a peaceful route, and it creates more balance rather friction. Either you're in the energy of remaining patient, or you're being encouraged to be patient, or patience is going to start coming about in the near future for you. All right. Harmony. Maybe you're more in flow, in harmony with yourself, your current self, not your past self, not your highest self, or North Node self, or whatever you want to see it as, but your current self, who you are right now, right? You can't skip any steps. Whoever you're meant to be in the future, I'm sure based on your experiences, the lessons that's learned, eventually you will come into that. But right now you're operating in the space that I feel like you're possibly meant to operate in. All right, you could be living with intention, with purpose. All right, or this is very purposeful. Like, just know that I'm telling you these are just very significant. So you can apply them to how it fit. Not all of them have to be significant, but it's just different things that the Temperance card can illustrate, right? Can mean. Now, this is a card of perfecting balance. So that could be your current energy right now. And this is the major arcana. So major things, major events could be happening, unfolding right before your eyes. You could be coming in a more peaceful and balanced space. Your life overall, relationships, work, whatever it may be. Yeah, the world is here. So you're at the end of a chapter. This card can tie to achievement, success, sense of belonging, accomplishment, integration, wholeness, fulfillment, and travel. Okay? So I feel like you're succeeding at some things. You're on a path of success. You've achieved something. You're having this sense of belonging. And for those of you who are not yet in these energies, it shall happen in divine timing for you. All right, but you're accomplishing things. Integration is something about integration. I keep seeing union, integration. This could be with self. Doesn't have to be. It could be with your purpose in life, your path, who you are, integrating with your most authentic self. Okay, wholeness. Maybe you're feeling a bit more whole in this time instead of incomplete or whatever. And I feel like that's because you're just living in your truth. All right, some of you guys may still be in this space of, what should I do? Should I da? But I feel like at the end of the day, you're gonna do whatever your current self would do. You know, if you're not in your higher self energy, if you're not a past self energy, you're just gonna operate in whoever you are today, right? Unless you're confused and going through a dark night of the soul and you're like, so what do I do? Is this real? Is this fake? You know? But everything is coming together. I feel like you're at the end of a chapter. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy, fixed sign energy could be very significant. And the fixed sign energy usually can signify, I was gonna say it off my dome, but I have this here. So fixed sign energy can tie to bold, stubborn energy and purpose-driven energy. So I just feel like you're in this purpose-driven energy, okay? And maybe you're doing something or operating in a way that's just who you are, you know? It's like nothing is really changed. It's more like fixed, right? In this stubborn energy. But I feel like you're being bold as well when it comes to things, whether it's choices, the energy you're operating in, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's pretty much the message that I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah. So you can also be doing this with other people as well, like whoever they are in their current life. You're probably just letting them be whoever they are, and you're not trying to change them. You're not stressing yourself out because they're not in the energy that you prefer them to be in. You're not stressing yourself out because you're not in the energy that you're supposed to be in. I feel like it's giving that energy like before. Like, say for instance, if you wanted to detox and be in abstinence from a lot of things, maybe in that moment you were and you were able to do it, so you succeeded in it. Or maybe for some of you guys you weren't, and you were beating yourself up about not being in that energy. But I feel like in this timing right now, or whenever the energy comes about for you, I feel like you're just going with the flow of who you are right now, surrendering to who you are right now, letting life unfold for you the way that it is happening right now, right? So that's pretty much the message. This is your confirmation. So a lot of times we can't really see our own progress, the results, etc. So hopefully this message gives you the clarity that you need. And if you're ever looking for mentorships, readings, and the list goes on, make sure you message me. I do have a website. If you want to leave your review there for how this message resonated with you, feel free. My payment options are also in my bio. I also have a backup account. I'll put it on this video. But yeah, other than that, I send you your energy back with love, light, and all things grand. I hope you enjoy the rest of your lifetime. Stay safe and dangerous. I know there's probably something else I want to mention, but donation-based readings are also accepted. I let you choose the price that you want to send to me, and I'll work with you on it. All right, other than that, blessed be and namaste, and I'll see you in the next one.